On June 6, 2006 in Jeonju, South Korea, Lee Yoon-Hee, a 29-year-old veterinary student, disappeared without a trace. This case remains one of the most mysterious and chilling disappearances in South Korea's history. Let's take a closer look at the timeline of events that has left investigators baffled for years. The night began like any other. Lee Yoon-Hee attended a departmental party with her friends at Chonbuk National University. She enjoyed the evening, laughing and engaging with her peers. By 12 a.m., everything seemed normal. At around 2 a.m., Lee decided to leave the party and head back to her studio apartment in Gumam-dong. This was the last time anyone saw her. Her path seemed uneventful as she made her way back home, or so it appeared. Between 2:59 a.m. and 3:02 a.m., Lee's computer showed a chilling activity. She searched for the number 112 inches in terms like sexual harassment. These searches are puzzling, as they suggest she was in distress or preparing for something, but there's no clear explanation as to why. Her computer stayed on until 4:21 a.m., but there was no more activity. Lee's screen displayed no further signs of life. It was at this time that her apartment was silent. No phone calls, no messages, and no signs of life after her last online search. By June 7th, Lee missed classes, and friends began to worry. However, a missing person report was not filed until June 8th. The delay in alerting authorities raised questions. What had happened to Lee in that critical window of time? In the meantime, Lee's apartment was cleaned by friends and family, unaware that they were destroying potential evidence. The scene, once a crucial crime scene, was now compromised. Could vital clues have been lost forever in those hours? Between June 9th and 14th, someone accessed Lee's computer and deleted browser history and chat logs. This action suggests someone may have tried to cover their tracks. But who had access to her device? Was this a deliberate attempt to erase evidence? But on June 8th, an unusually high number of animal remains, over 110 kg, was reported to have been incinerated by the university's disposal service. This was a significant increase from the usual 40 kilograms. Was this connected to Lee's disappearance? Could this be another clue pointing to something larger? Lee's parents reported that she had been stalked by a man who lived nearby. This man had followed her on multiple occasions. Was this man involved in her disappearance? However, on multiple occasions. Was this man involved in her disappearance? However, there was no solid evidence. The theory remained unproven. No surveillance footage, no physical evidence. The theory remained unproven. The last person to see Lee was a classmate named Hwang. He had walked her partway back to her apartment after the party. According to Hwang, she seemed uncomfortable during their conversation. She even asked him to switch seats at the party earlier that evening. Was something wrong? Could Hwang have witnessed something wrong? Could Hwang have witnessed something crucial? As time went on, Lee Yoon-Hee's case grew cold. Investigations stalled, and the police were never able to make a conclusive breakthrough. Despite numerous theories, from the stalker to the unusual incineration report, the truth remained elusive. In 2024, nearly 2 decades after Lee's disappearance, her elderly parents held a press conference, pleading for the case to be reopened. They criticized the mishandling of the investigation and the destruction of evidence. With no answers, they continued to seek closure. To this day, Lee Yoon-Hee's disappearance remains one of South Korea's most haunting and unanswered mysteries. Was it a random act of violence? A premeditated crime? Or something more sinister? Only time will tell if the truth will ever come to light. Thank you for watching. If you have any information or theories, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more unsolved mysteries.